Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So this was on my list for quite a while, Megalith, but you have a couple of options I guess with Megalith. I think the last time I played it was a regular TCG format, OCG support, and it was like the new support for Megalith is fantastic. It's really solid support, and put this deck basically almost the same deck list, pick it up and put it in a weaker format like GENESYS, where other decks are weakened as well. You're getting a powerful tool, a really powerful deck. So again, as I mentioned, there are a couple of ways to run the deck. I've seen incantations. I'm not so sure about that. I always remember incantations as like, okay, they do stuff, but no extra deck. They do that. They don't do much. So I'm not so sure about those. I'm liking this much more. The Onomato engine. Sure, you're not running the discard card, right? Because that one is too expensive, but you don't need to. You're playing like all of this, like, the onomatopoeia engine with the new Kage to Kage. It's insanely consistent. Everything searches, it's a cycle. Everything searches each other, and you're just playing a full pile of combo. It's a full combo deck. And there are so many one-card starters that pivot into Granite. And, Granite, sure, you can play Block Dragon as well, but the problem is, I found with Block Dragon is that there's no links to get rid of your own Block Dragon. And I was like, eh. And it's also, costing points, so I don't think it's worth it, main decking Block Dragon. Instead, you're playing hand traps. Okay, you always want to go first, but if you're going second, you have this huge combo pile with a gazillion one-card starters and extenders. And of course, your good hand traps. 3 Droll, 3 Charmy. And of course, if you have more space, definitely go for it. Because I'm main decking Typhon, for example, as well, so that's 10 points again. But you might want to spend those 10 points for other hand traps. And like these ending boards aren't that hard. You have the monster negation of the utopic one. You have a generic rank 4 you can make. This time it was Giant Hand, that could be Tornado Dragon as well. You have the big level 12, the new one, that also is basically an Omni negation. And you have the level 2, depends on if you manipulate its levels, to ritual summon during their turn. And that triggers a continuous spell to either draw 2, discard 1, or tribute 1 monster from your opponent. So there are so many interruptions for this deck. Again, for a weaker format, this deck is definitely a contender, especially when opponents don't really know how to react to the Megalith cards. So let's see, we're getting Ashed, and I guess it's fair, because the problem here is that I'm getting a couple of searches, and the end board, like not the end board, but eventually you're going for your Topic as well, so that's already your monster negator. But we're seeing the Dark Ruler no more, so let's see how this one is played out. We are sacrificing the level 4, this one, so it banishes itself, but I think it's fine. Because now we want our Megalith combo to, Megalith chain to start paying off. So get something back from the graveyard and draw 2, the links, the chain links that is. Tribute, because again, these searches are not once per turn. The ritual summon is, or their effect to ritual summon is we go for full, get something back. But I'm running 2 over the level 12 because again you're just able to sacrifice it and then with full special summon it from the deck. Going for Tornado Dragon now, both Giant Hand and Tornado Dragon are fine. I needed the flexible detach, I think. I mean, it's fine. So let's see. Dark Ruler. So now we do have a couple of options. So we go for Bethor, because of you're able to work yourself towards that. Just in case if you have Ultimate Slayer or Dark Ruler, you can go for this. They're locked from Zeus, so no Zeus, because they used Martha. They can banish only 1 card, which is Typhoon. It's whatever, right? And the Vadis is there, and that is fine. I mean, we can just use Tornado to force it out, basically, and then just eventually attack over all the monsters, and now the game is ours. We still have our monster negator, we have our... was it this? No, it's another replay. So go for Reborn, okay, with Emerald, yeah, that makes sense. To re-establish our Megaliths, yeah, makes sense. Okay, so let's see. We're getting Drolled now, so how good is Droll against this deck? Kinda good, because it stops the search, it stops the entire chain. But I mean, Megalith is still there, we already have full, so let's see. And of course, the spell lets it, being able to summon from the deck, so that helps out a lot. The normal summon helps out going for any generic level 4 or rank 4, and end on Utopic. Okay. Was there a way to end on full? Let me think. Or is this the better play? Okay, no draw, of course, yeah. Yeah, draw. We were under draw, so this makes sense. So let's see. So we have a monster negation, and we're taking control here because we have to. There's a field spell, which is fine. The only play we now have is Bethor, to blow up a couple of cards. I can't remember how many rituals I have in the graveyard. Let's see, they do quick sync, but we can chain 2. And they rip the spell. Yeah, the snake eye. So that's nifty. It puts upon, what is it? Fusion summon, essentially. Or is it once per turn? It might be once per turn, actually. Puts up a monster from your opponent as a face-up spell. So this was a nice top deck, I think. We go for, and this is almost full combo. Go for full, get something, from the graveyard. Go for the Pollock, I believe the name is, and then, that starts the chain again. Get those gazillion searches, search the spell. The continuous spell, probably, yep, makes sense to get another draw, and then, during their turn, we're essentially working towards either full into a big boss, Dethor to blow 2 with full on field, or, and I think I'm making this choice, yeah. But in hindsight, I'm not so sure about this play, because I don't think my continuous spell is live, because we don't have any lower level Megaliths in the deck. Yeah, I think all of them, all of the low levels are in the graveyard, so we can't just, discard and search 2, otherwise the game would have been over. So I think it was at this point I added in another full, 3 fulls in the main deck, and 41 cards. So we're negating the field spell, that's getting destroyed, and that's our game, right, eventually. Okay, going second, let's see. The Mulch Army is there because of this, so we are getting a couple of draws, but let's see. They do have draw, okay, that makes sense, that's nifty. They can play around their own trolls, so searching the trap, which we do have Cyclone for, and possible Excitonite lurking in the background. And it's also a nice addition, right? Like going second, you have always the threat of Typhon and or Excitonite. Let's see, do they have interruptions? So go for Gagaga. They had the level 7, the level 9 to prevent, what is it? Is this a glove? I think this is a glove, to prevent glove from hitting the field. There is the Excitonite, so blow up the entire field, get rid of their last set. I think that was a Cyclone. Was it a Cyclone? I missed it. And they have an unknown card, so always do this first, go for Utopic first, again for potential nip, you never know. And then we can start playing, go for full, and this is a full combo. Get something back from the graveyard. We're sacrificing our Omni. Let's see. We still have the spell, so we get out a monster search. We search, ritual, get something back, and draw 2. Okay, that makes sense. So get rid of the Kage, and now we can still go for the ritual summon. So insane, right? These ritual summons are not once per turn, or the effects though. The summons are once per turn. So again, we have the Omni during their turn, a potential tribute, draw 2, discard. We have the full Onomato engine ready for next turn. So insane deck. It's kind of insane that this Onomato engine is almost free. Sure, that what is it? The Onomato Para, is that what is it? 30 points? The discard to search 2, but is that all? Like, again for a weaker format. Anyway, so we're drawing Draco Tail, but you'll see that it does check, almost check against the deck. And the question now is that are we able to break this setup? Let's see, because we can't recklessly use Cyclone, I think. So here the way to go is Excitonite, I think. Sure, they do have the, whatchamacallit, the level 8 there, the one that negates extra deck summons. But we can just chain Excitonite, right, and defense, so now the spell one is forced out, and they bounce, so let's see, do they have more interruptions? I don't think so, so we use a continuous spell, discard, draw 2, yes, search 2, and then ritual summon, and then now the chain starts, so no draw, they have the bouncer, right, so make sure everything is special summoned in defense, search the spell, eventually we will be getting full, and the thing now, we have a couple of ways, a couple of decision trees to make, but I think this was the preferred way. So sacrifice level 4, go for full, and I think we are going for Bathor. Bathor, yeah. Do, what is it, destroy 3? Yeah, and then eventually, you know, sacrificing some monsters to go for an Omni. By doing this, we can attack over, you know, one of the monsters, get out the Omni, still have full, plus a potential disruption with the continuous spell. We definitely want to negate this. Shadow Fusion is not live. So let's see, we go for Bathor, because again, entering battle phase, we are popping the, is it Dramaturge? You know which one I mean. So let's see. They can go for Poly. That's a problem. Could be a problem, because now they're able to break the board. Look at this. Luckily, it's only once per turn, right? That is for a copy of the fusion. So we are losing basically everything. So the question now is that, are we able to make a comeback? Yeah, we do, because we have a lot of one-card combos with this deck. We already have the Circular in hand. We draw Milcharm, and I was like, oh, this sucks. But then I was like, oh wait, no. Basically, any one, like generic level 4 would do it. The problem here is I'm cut off of spellcasters. So Excited was the way to go, and we just have to pass. And because of the low life points, I put it in defense, but I probably should have put it in attack position. Anyway, but again, we have so many one-card starters and combos, plus we draw the continuous spell. Fantastic. So let's see, are we able to still have some... Oh yeah, we have the Gagaga Curl still, so we can, you know, go for full combo, go for your topic, and go for the full... like, insane, right? Like, this was a grind game, and even on turn 6, you know, going well back and forth. And finally, we have a breakthrough, and then we can start the full Onomato engine. You know, the full chain. The search chain, if that makes sense. Insane. Like, this deck is really insane. Utopic, you go for the continuous spell, discard to search 2, and now, yeah, it's just basically go for a full Bathor, and then probably again the, you know, the big level 12 for Omni negation, and it should be our duel. So go for full, get something back from the graveyard, draw 2, discard 1, or no, send one back, because we can attack over 1 and Ecclesia, oh yeah, double attack. So this is more than enough, right? Like, we can ritual summon during their turn, put up the Omni, send something from their field to the grave, yada yada yada. Plus a monster effect negation. Like, this deck is a threat. Definitely a threat. Sure, Droll is again really strong. You should probably main deck Droll in this format. But even then, right, like, going second against this deck is no joke. Or going first and, you know, them going second is no joke. But yeah, it's a really fun deck. Megalith, it's sometimes really hard because of, you know, thinking towards like which ritual you want to have, but it's rewarding. Okay, so feel free to leave suggestions. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Signing out. Peace.